is only one rule, and that rule is this! You lovely people. You ready for some wrestling? Yeah! And John Briley back there in your little hidey hole, please hit the music. My friends, introducing the two teams for the following tag team contest. First of all, across the ring and to my right, representing Destination Everywhere, the team of Connor Mills and the OJS! and their opponents in the corner to my left. The team of White Lightning, Mark Andrews. The Progress Wrestling Unified World Champion, Eddie Dennis, FSU.
Gentlemen, welcome to our penultimate London show of the year. This is Progress Wrestling Chapter 98. May I play devil's advocate for a minute? And thank you to those who noticed the Simpsons reference. It has, as my colleague Matt Richards, who joins me on commentary alongside myself, Glenn Joseph, today, will know that the devil's advocate meme, if you like, the hand signal for playing devil's advocate in Simpsons, has become somewhat of a, what do we say, a creative room anomaly, a creative room shortcut. But to play devil's advocate for a moment, is this Eddie Dennis's first match back?
Well, that is a great question, of course. I mean, this is technically, in air quotations, it's his first match since Chapter 86 in the contest against DJZ, but we all know what went down at Alexandra Palace, inserting himself into the main event and walking away with that Progress Unified World Championship. I mean, I think the situation we have in this matchup is for both teams, really. It's sort of a united they stand and divided they fall, and at the minute FSU are incredibly united in their goals here in Progress.
Well, they certainly are. Both, of course, former tag team champions. Mark Andrews managed to put on the brake to the slingshot, but Connor Mills, and it's straight into the half crab by the OJMO. Sitting down deep in it already, but Eddie Dennis, I was just about to say, former Progress Tag Team Champions FSU. Mark Andrews, a former Progress World Champion, and Eddie Dennis, the current Unified World Champion. Catches Mills on the outside. Oh, Eddie Dennis up into the crucifix, and Mills into the ring post.
Oh, look, here comes Mandrews from behind with a roll-up. OJMO isolated again, and nearly.
We saw Mark Andrews defeat Connor Mills at Chapter 97 in singles action. And then they tried to take advantage, they, of course, being Mark Andrews and Eddie Dennis before. It was the OJMO and David Starr, who we shall see later on in competition against DNR's Danny Duggan. But we are on the road to Sheffield, if you like, the road to Eddie Dennis defending the Unified World Championship against David Starr. David Starr, of course, who was screwed out of that championship match back at Alexandra Palace as he took on Walter. Oh, stomped there by Mandrews to the forearm of the OJMO. Cover attempt now, lateral press by Mark Andrews.
Well, of course, you know, the attack on OJMO, which led, the attack on Connor Mills, which obviously led to OJMO and David Starr coming out and helping their friend, obviously led to the main event of that evening, where David Starr won his opportunity to get a shot at Eddie Dennis. But the other thing it did was drive a divide and a wedge between Destination everywhere. The NIC later on in that matchup jumped from behind by DNR, or maybe more accurately, the new members of DNR in the form of Pretty Deadly, and OJMO was nowhere to be seen. And now Carter and Delaney seem to have a personal gripe with that. And now we have another situation where OJMO and Connor Mills are trying to finish their business from last month, and maybe again taking their focus off the DNR problem.
Well, having spoken to the members of Destination everywhere earlier on, as OJMO was picked up by Eddie Dennis and slammed with authority. Dennis with A knee drop, lateral press by the big Welshman, but OJMO manages to slip out. I've spoken to the members of Destination Everywhere. They seem to have worked through those problems, and you've got to feel for the OJMO. He had the biggest opportunity of his career to become #1 contender against that man who just whipped him with authority into the corner turnbuckles.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and of course it was an emotionally hard situation for OJMO to be in, and if the reign of Eddie Dennis has been anything, it has been emotionally manipulative to everyone around him. Also as well, you've got to think that FSU, and maybe more specifically Dennis, definitely wants to send a message to Starr. We know he's in the building, we know David Starr will be watching this matchup, and if Eddie Dennis can put away his student, his partner, whatever you want to refer to him as, that is a message sent to Starr before Sheffield.
Eddie Dennis is nothing if not manipulative, almost sociopathic in nature, as OJMO catches forearm into the ear almost there of Mark Andrews, and that'll certainly knock your equilibrium out. But
yeah, but the focus seems to be on that knee, and we know if you take away the knees of OJMO, it's going to limit his offense. Incredibly versatile when it comes to using maneuvers either off the top rope, top rope, or over the top rope, like that Fosbury flop to the outside or the frog splash that he likes to use.
We've barely seen Connor Mills back to his corner. I think he has been back since then as a huge vertical suplex.
You've got Dennis now into a cover, but interestingly to me, ever since Dennis drove Mills into that ring post, a lot of the heavy lifting, so to speak, has been done by Andrews. Let's not forget Eddie Dennis is coming back off a very serious injury.
9 months he was out with that pec tear, the second of his career. Inside cradle attempt, now by OJMO, has the leverage. The bigger Dennis manages to kick out. Oh! A leaping super kick by the OJMO, and Dennis is down. FSU, we mentioned former tag team champions. Our main event tonight will be the tag team championship put up by Jordan Devlin and Scotty Davis. The Pocket Aces defending their championship against Danny Birch and Oni Lorcan. What a contest that proves to be. And we've plenty before then. And now Connor Mills has made it back to the apron, and he's in there with Mark Andrews. Could be looking for revenge for chapter 97.
Yes, fire it off with both these kicks and chops. Oh, but Andrews got to it.
The inside of the thigh there, that was nearly low by Mark Andrews. And Mills manages to use the leverage up to the second rope.
And you can see Glenn, he's clutching that arm all the way through this offense. And we've seen that crucifix bomb into a corner or a ring post before do some serious damage to shoulders and arms in the past here in Progress.
Mark Andrews managing to evade. Goes into a wheelbarrow, caught by Mills. Mills with a show of power. Sends him into the thigh of Dennis.
Cyclone kick from Mills.
Dennis goes to the outside. Mills now sent over the top by a man formerly known as White Lightning. There's certainly no White Knight in Mark Andrews at the moment. Mills up to the second row.
Mills faking out Andrews and hitting that moonsault to the outside. He has taken Dennis out of the equation. Looking to follow it up.
Second rope, diving European by Mills. Mills has got to stay on. Could be going for the Mills shot. Oh, landed square. Inside leg hooked. Andrews managing to escape, and that was straight between the shoulder blades, Matt.
Yeah, the flurry of offense from Mills, and we saw in their one-on-one contest, Andrews had accounted for that Mills shot that was, of course, Stundog Millionaire, but Mills landing it. But looking forward to the 450.
Rolls through, tagged by OJMO and by the champion. Not sure if Dennis knows that OJMO's legal. The clothesline turns Mills inside out. Drop kick into the face by the OJMO. Tornado DDT. Dennis right on top of his head. OJMO sees Mark Andrews coming. He's to the outside now. OJMO up to the top rope.
Oh, another fake out, another moonsault this time. Oh.
No, OJMO electing not to go for the cover. Fosbury lands on his feet and takes out Mark Andrews. The OJMO is rolling here at the Electric Ballroom.
And now has an opportunity. The champion is down. Frog splash from OJMO. Cover.
And so close to picking up the win for his team. But not only that, so close to pinning the champion here in Progress. The much longer legs of Dennis compared to OJMO, but OJMO manages to get him over in that half crab.
The master of the half crab has got that sunk in, the move that helped him progress in MPS.
Oh! Sitting right back into it. And the champion is nowhere near the ropes. No Mark Andrews to help him at this point. Gets up to his right knee.
Well, there is Andrews, and that is a clever way to break up the submission.
Well, Andrews is legal and Dennis is tapping, but OJMO sees no call from referee Joel Allen there. Throat of OJMO across that top rope. Andrews onto the shoulders of Mills.
Looking for that burning cutter, nobody home though.
OJMO blocks it though, sits down into the half crab. Mills is holding Dennis in the corner.
Andrews trying to inch his way towards the ropes, but that is in deep.
Dennis has Mills up, crucifix bomb onto the OJMO. All four men are down here in the opening contest of Chapter 98.
This is progress. This is progress.
By my count, the OJMO, Mark Andrews, legal here as all four men are in the ring at this point, reaching for whatever they can grab of their opponents. OJMO lands a forearm on Dennis. Mills on Andrews. OJMO misses Dennis, but manages to catch Mark. What a kick by Mills. Knee slide by Andrews. Oh, double super kick.
Andrews looking for that power slide overdrive and got caught.
Poison runner by Andrews. Joe misses the clothesline. Goes up again. Could be going for that DDT, but instead of front facelock now. Dennis reverses it. Powers him up. Oh no. Kicks with the knees. Oh, tombstone pile driver and a super kick. Destination fucked for destination everywhere.
Oh. OJMO barely gets his shoulder up. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen FSU as a team in Progress. We have to go back to 2017 for that. But they are working incredibly well in our opening contest here.
That's a big kick out there from OJMO. Dennis now makes himself legal.
Oh, we've seen how dangerous that crucifix powerbomb in this match has been so far, and I think FSU have got something in mind with this.
Shades of old FSU there. Oh! OJMO managed to turn Dennis into the kick from Andrews in the corner.
Or maybe that bit of roster mentioned about how long it's been since they've been a team coming into play there.
OJMO building up head of steam and a knee straight to the side of the head. The champion's rocks and covered. Only a 2 count again. Making sure the tag is legal as Mills heads up to the top rope. Oh, perfect 450. Both legs hooked. And Matt, for a second there I wondered why Joel Allen didn't count 3, but on the far side. Mark Andrews pulling Joel Allen out to break up the cover. OJMO again. Manages to catch himself on the top rope as Andrews pulls referee Joel Allen away. And a low blow by Andrews.
Oh, and off that distraction. Oh, Eddie Dennis.
Andrews, legal. Mills in position. Assisted neck stop driver. That's gotta be it. And FSU beats Destination Everywhere.
The winners of this contest, FSU.
Well, it may be 2 years since they've tagged here in Progress. But age, experience, it all counts for something in this sport, Matt.
Yeah, and it's that wily tactics of the newly reformed FSU that manages to pick up advantage, maybe going into Sheffield against David Starr, but you've got to feel for Connor Mills and OJMO, fraction of a second away from what would have been one of their biggest victories here in Progress.
It would have been a pinfall over the Progress Unified World Champion. The fact is, Eddie Dennis will head to Sheffield with the Progress Unified World Championship, Chapter 99, the 15th of December. David Starr takes on Eddie